Hey mommies, welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking this video. Today's a chit chat, get ready with me. I do not plan on like editing this video a lot. I've been getting a lot of comments recently about how I'm changing, how you guys miss the old me, the old Jordy cakes, just like my old videos, and like I get it, and it's hard to hear it about yourself, especially when like those comments are getting the most thumbs up. Like you guys want me to read it, want me to respond. Like I see it, I'm not ignoring you. That's why I'm acknowledging this, and I'm gonna talk about it. And yeah, I'm gonna talk about a lot today, but I wanted to just thank you guys, because without any of you watching, just everything comes back to the homies. So thank you guys so much. And we just got verified. We got that check mark. Us homies, we are officially verified. So I'm gonna let you know how I got that to work out. If you're a YouTuber and you make videos and you wanna get verified, I'll show you how. Other than that, I'm gonna get ready. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte. Alright, I'm gonna go in with primer. We really need to talk, because it's not that I have not filmed videos opening up recently. I have filmed them. I let it sit on the memory card because I'm avoiding facing the reality that I choose to be vulnerable on camera. I choose to open up and share my problems and like offer the real me on camera. Like I do that, and I have not been doing that recently. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you know that I got in a car accident. Right now, mentally, I am traumatized, and I cannot even like have closure with that legally. And like legally, I'm not even supposed to talk about it, so I'm not gonna talk about it until I'm allowed to. But just know right now in my life, I am really stressed. It affects everything. So as far as the comments saying that like I'm changing and you guys miss the old me, like I hear you and I understand you, and like yes, I have a boyfriend now, and yes, we just started a channel, yes, but like you get to see a different side of me when I'm around Armani. Like I don't know what I look like from the outside, you know, and like I know I'm changing a lot. It's because a lot in my life is changing, and I just don't know how to explain it. It's changing, but like today and all last night, I took an effort to like just look at my channel. I went back and I watched my old videos, and I was like shocked that that was me. I usually don't do that, and you know, I started crying because it's just amazing to see how far I've come and to see what I used to be like and how I'm still that way, but I'm also changing. That's the part about life, is like when things happen to you, you change from it. I'm not gonna be the same 19-year-old as I was when I first started YouTube. You know, like I'm gonna continue to change, but I want to continue to make good decisions. I'm not gonna just... By the way, my foundation is Revlon Color Stay Natural Tan. For concealer, I'm gonna use this Sheer Envy Color Correct Cushion Wonder by Hard Candy, and this is just the yellow one. Oh my gosh, it looks so yellow. Obviously, I'm not gonna become a different person, but I want to open up and let you guys see a lot more sides of me. So even with me choosing, for me to even start a channel with Armani is like a huge deal, because he's gonna be in my future. We're going to build a future together. We are building a future together. That's why I decided it would be a good idea to start a channel. A separate channel, because Jordy Cakes is ours. So yeah, that's like the biggest change in my life that I'm thinking recently, is opening up about my relationship on camera. And that's the thing about YouTube, is like the only information that's out there is my videos. So it's so important that like things can just seem what they're not. Like I'm not constantly vlogging and holding a camera, so like I understand that I'm being judged off of just my videos, and I'm not angry and I'm not upset about it. I just have to communicate more about what's happening so you guys can understand me better, you know? Just know that I'm really stressed, and a video is coming soon, and I am gonna be able to talk about it soon by God's grace. And just know that I'm struggling right now, and I'm keeping my head up, and I'm gonna keep making good decisions and keep pushing, because yeah. Now I'm blending and trying not to cry. But yeah, just know I love you guys. I constantly think about you guys. Like, I want to post more than I am, and I am gonna start posting more. I just started school, so I'm getting back into the rhythm of things, and like this whole summer was just completely ruined and I'm just dealing with like a lot of stress. I'm in survival mode, you know? But yeah, I'm just so thankful. Like, anytime I start to feel like, oh my gosh, like this sucks, but then I realize like how blessed I am and how like just things could be so much worse. Like, even though things are like really bad, it could just be so much worse. I cannot cry. I don't want to ruin my makeup. I'm gonna force myself to put this video up. Like, I'm not gonna run from myself anymore, and I'm also not gonna run from you guys. Like, I just want you guys to know that like I'm still the same Jordee Cakes that you know, and just recently you've just been seeing a different side of me that you never seen before. But I'm still the same. Like, I still have the same values. I still have the same everything. Like, I am me. And I'm going in with Benefits 24-hour brow setter. So now I'm gonna let you in on my secret. Or it's not a secret, but like everyone's always wondering, or at least I did, about how to get that check mark next to your channel name. I watched a lot of YouTube videos of like how to get verified, and then I actually found this guy, and he basically said how he got his check mark. YouTube like automatically kind of looks for 100,000 subscribers or more before you even go and apply and ask for it. And us homies, we're at like almost 400k, so like hearing that I was like, oh my gosh, this might work. He basically said he contacted YouTube and just asked them nicely, and it just seemed, I was like laughing watching this video because I was like, no, it can't be that easy, can it? I literally contacted YouTube and I was just like, hey, like, hope this email finds you well. I'm trying to get my verification badge. I have this many subscribers. I'm going to keep growing. I'm going to continue to post on YouTube. Like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm committed. Like, this is my life. I don't know what else I said, but I basically just said I would really love to have a verification badge, you know? And then they emailed me back and they said, you're approved. Yeah, it was that simple. I just asked nicely, and then they said it'll take a couple days to show up. I'm using the Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous Translucent Loose Powder. Now I gotta work on Instagram because so many catfishes. So many catfishes. It's like crazy. For lips, I'm going in with the NYX Lip Lingerie. I'm so excited for the future. Like, I'm so excited. Like, I feel like my life is just about to start. Like, I've been so unhappy, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's not unhappy, it's not satisfied. That's how I want to say it, because I am happy. I am a happy person. I am blessed. Like, I recognize that I have a good life and I have a wonderful family. And this is Bahama Mama bronzer, by the way. I'm gonna go in with a blending brush and just put this in my crease while I talk. Like, it's not that I'm just this unhappy, depressed person. As far as my life, I want to be satisfied. I want to reach my goals. I want to follow my dreams. And up until this point, I have not been doing things that make my heart flutter and make me feel like, man, I'm living my life. You know, I've been in school, which is wonderful. I do want my degree, but it's not like my calling in life. Like, I didn't wake up and like all my life think I want to be a nurse or I want to be a physical therapist. Like, that's not me. Like, yes, I love so many different things, but like the one thing that I'm so passionate about is like entertaining people, video editing, production, like all of these wonderful things that I've like made a living off of and just gained so many skills and insights and literally created for myself and for my homies. Like that's what I'm so passionate about. And I feel like this whole past year I've just been at that roadblock of choosing, because in the meantime, I feel like I'm just avoiding the inevitable, which is fully committing to my channel and YouTube. And I mean, I even want to do modeling, I want to do singing, I want to do like so many things that are in the entertainment world. Like, I'm gonna get my degree. I'm just so tired of just being afraid. Like, this is my one life on earth. This is it. Like, and I've already made up my mind, which is why I'm so excited, because I'm finally, for once, about to act on it. And that's why, if you guys follow me on Snapchat and you know what I said, that's what I'm talking about. How my life is gonna change very soon. Like, that was what I was speaking on. And I love my family so much. I will never let them down. I need to do what I think is best now, because what I'm doing now and what I'm going through now, like, it's not working. I think I just needed some time to fully decide and to realize, like, if I don't jump, I'm just gonna be stuck, you know? And like, another thing I've been struggling with is just my peers, my friends that, I mean, I'm saying friends, but I don't really have friends, and that's for a reason. Like, I have few friends and like they're struggling too. I'm just tired of struggling, and like I want to help everybody, but I don't have the energy to help everybody, you know? Like, I actually feel like helping myself for once. Oh, here come the tears. I'm just so happy. I'm so excited. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Like, thank you, Lord, for everything, for this life, for this second chance at life. Like, I really could have been gone. Like, I was driving my little sister to school today. Look how horrible. You know, we were listening to one of our favorite albums, and then she was like, she's like, I love you. Why am I using this random shirt? Don't touch me. She was like, I love you, and I was like, I love you too. And then she was like, I'm so happy you're here. I am too. Like, life is so fragile. That's why when I get caught up in like the stress and like worrying about just stuff, like, it all takes you away. It takes away from the bigger picture that like time is short, and like time is the only thing that isn't guaranteed, and like what really matters is love and your family, and it will always come back to that. That's why I take honor in my family. Like, I love them. I will die for them. Like, but yeah, I'm blessed. So even through this struggle, there's a brighter day. Like, I know this isn't gonna last forever. Things will get better, and I know it. And like, what you speak into existence happens, and everything, all of it. Like, but what I was saying about my peers, like, struggling, and like, I'm tired of being the support system for other people, and like, the only support system I have is like God. Like, when it comes down to it, it is God. Like, even my family is supportive sometimes, but I know what I need. I always will know my family wants what's best for me. And, you know, their intentions are good, but in my heart, I would do things differently than what I'm being suggested, you know? But along with the peers, like, I am completely, like, cutting off a lot of people that, it's not even that I text a lot of people, I'm just saying ideas and thoughts, I am not gonna let it marinate in my mind. Like, when I'm saying cutting off, I'm mentally blocking it, and I'm choosing to not think about it, because your thoughts become who you are. And like the place that I live in, ooh, sorry about that sound. The place that I live, there are not a lot of people that are happy and like doing well for themselves and following their dreams. It seems like everyone is just trying to get by and like survive. And I don't want that to be my life. I don't want my life to be just getting by and watching things around me happen. Like, I want to actually be doing and not talking about the future. I want to be living my goals. I want to be reaching my goals and making new goals. And like, I have my goals in my head and I'm very ambitious, and I never say things out loud to a lot. Like, I don't say it out to the world because so many people will be like, oh my gosh, like, you're crazy if you think you'll ever be able to do that. Or, you know, like, that's why I just work hard in silence and I let everything else make the noise. Like, all you can do is your best and what you can do. And like, I feel like I'm coming to the climax of I'm tapping out, and like, I feel like I've done all I can do to help the people that I loved, and now I want to focus on myself and be selfish, because I'm not gonna live with my parents for the rest of my life. I'm not, like, it's not realistic and it won't make me happy, and I'm just coming to the age of that. It's normal, but it's normal and it's sad because I love my family. I know they love me, and I know they won't want me to leave, but I know I'm not saying that I am, but you know what I'm saying. I'm just very excited, and at the end of it all, I'm so excited. And even though like what I'm going through right now is not ideal, like, of course no one wants pain and suffering and stress, but it's life. I am thankful that I get to experience this. I am, like, even with bad things that happen to me, I'm actually thankful. Because I know I'm going to overcome it, and I know I'm going to be even stronger than I already am. And the blush I put on is Makeup Revolution in the color Fusion. I'm going to use this Makeup Forever, and this is the 02 Golden shade. Look at that. I love 90s R&B because that was my whole childhood growing up. Like, when my parents were really young parents. At my mom's age, if I was my mom, I would have already had a kid, and then have a kid in like 2 years. Another kid. Like, young parents that were into the really popular 90s R&B. So like, me being a baby girl, baby Jordee Cakes. Yeah, that's what I grew up listening to. So that's why it just means so much to me, because it reminds me of like my childhood. And yeah, just, I have really good parents. I do. I'm blessed with amazing parents that are involved, and they actually in their heart want the best for me. Like, some people don't have that, and the people that don't have that, their parents are still dealing with problems from their childhood, which is why they haven't grown up to be a parent and realize, oh my gosh, if I don't change now, I'm gonna repeat the cycle. Like, I've never talked about my parents getting divorced, but somebody emailed me and asked me to please talk about my parents getting divorced. And I want to do that because most of my life I lived with my mom. I live with her now. But like, leading up until that, and like the most impressionable age, around 8 years old, I was still stuck on the divorce. Like, I could not forgive my mom. Like, I was blaming her for not being with my biological father, and like, I was just a child. I was a child. You know, like, when you're a kid, you just don't understand things from an adult perspective. So I want to make a whole video on that, on divorce and what that did to me, because it's just something that if you don't experience it, like, you can only imagine. That's how I can explain it, because like, you love your parents. It's just hard. Like, and I can't even imagine like being the parent that divorced and then like seeing what it's doing to your kid. Like, I can't imagine. So like, I would literally force my mom to talk about it. Like, we had to talk about it. Like, me and my mom talk about a lot, which I'm so thankful for, because if I never talked about it, I'm never dealing with it. I'm never going to find a solution or go like cope with it and grow from it, you know? Because if you're just ignoring the problem, that's just denial. So like, I realized that at a young age, which is why I was so stuck on like going to my dad's house, living with him. Like, I had to figure out like which parent is best for me, and I'm a kid already trying to decide my future and my fate. Like, kids shouldn't be thinking like that. Like, that's why I really do feel like I was not a kid. Like, I was a mini adult. But that's not my fault, but like, that makes me a part of who I am. That's why I'm so independent, because I always had to just make a decision. Yeah, it's amazing how everyone comes from different backgrounds, and I've already learned a lot in my life, which is communication is all we have. Like, what we choose to say and what we choose not to say, like, that's a decision. So me, I chose to try and talk about it. Try to talk about my pain and what hurts, and I just knew that I would just be extra careful and thoughtful in the future, that like, when one day I become a parent, like, I never want my kid to experience what I experienced. Like, I want them to be a kid and not have to worry about money and not have to worry about all these things that were a part of my upbringing, you know? Like, I just want better for myself, my kids, you know, my kids that don't exist. But you know, I really, yeah, it's amazing to me. I'm just so thankful. Like, even though it's not ideal, and like, someone from the outside could look on me and think like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad for you. Like, I don't feel bad for me. I'm happy that I am who I am, and I'm blessed, and I'm just thankful. I wouldn't change a thing. And that was the difference between like my childhood and how I am now. Is like, I've come to terms with it. I've accepted it. And like, it's not painful for me to talk about it, which is why I'm actually ready to make a video on it and like share that, because it is a big part of my upbringing, and it explains a lot about just who I am today and how and why I act and think in certain ways. It's all because of my childhood life and upbringing. But yeah, I would love to talk about that. I love you guys so much. If you're still watching this, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. I just put some mascara. This is the Jordana Best Lash Extreme. I love you guys so much. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I love you. Share the love. Share it. I love you so much. I hope you have a great day, a great night. If you're sleeping in your bed, a great rest. I'll see you guys in my next video. In the comment section, let me know what you guys want to see next. Go subscribe to my second channel with Armani and Jordy. That's the name of it. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's amazing. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Slowly